This is how our life looked for the past 75 days. My husband and I completed 75 hard, and I felt like I should come on here and talk about our process through it and how we did during this challenge. So we did 75 hard, and we did the Zila Fitness David Dobrik challenge. My husband actually was the one to sign up for the challenge, and I just did it alongside with him because I felt like us doing it together was easier and it held us accountable. If he wasn't feeling it, I would encourage him. Vice versa, if I wasn't feeling it, he would encourage me. And so doing this by ourselves would have been quite difficult, if I'm being honest, just because our day-to-day lives are eating together, hanging out together, and before this challenge we would eat out all the time. He would grab fast food on his way home from work. We would rot on the couch after work and not even be active at all. And he has a very active job where he's on his feet majority of the time, or most of the time. And for me, I'm working from home. I'm at my desk now and I'm sitting majority of the time. So I have a standing desk, I have my walking pad. I used my walking pad Monday through Friday for at least 30 minutes every day, and then we went to the gym when he got off of work, and that was really helpful for me. During this challenge, I lost a total of 15 pounds, and we did a calorie deficit diet. We didn't do a strict diet like keto or anything. I was a little skeptical on doing a calorie deficit just because every single time I've lost weight was only through doing keto. And I have PCOS and insulin resistance, so keto worked really well for me because I wasn't really having carbs or any sugar or like fruits or anything like that. So that's where I saw a drastic weight loss. During this challenge, I was a little bit worried because I still incorporated some sugary stuff, some things that were higher in carbs, but I still lost weight, which I found to be very rewarding, just because I was able to eat things I love and still see my inches go down, my clothes started to feel better, and the weight on the scale was changing, although not as fast as seeing physical difference. The weight on the scale, people always say like don't mind that because you could be gaining muscle and losing fat. It's just hard to tell unless you're seeing differences like physically, whether that's measuring yourself or trying on clothes. But yeah, eating on a calorie deficit was really helpful because we were still able to eat things we love in moderation, of course. We were just making sure we weren't going over our calories, and during this challenge my calorie intake was around 1450. So we are starting a new program with the Zila app. I am going to be on a calorie deficit. It is going to be a little bit less strict. I'm allowing myself 200 more calories, so 1650 calories versus 1450 when I was on 75 hard. We are allowing ourselves to eat out on a day off, so whether that's Friday or Saturday, we're going to allow ourselves to eat one meal out because on 75 hard we really didn't eat out much. We cooked majority at home, and that's honestly what really helped us get through this challenge as well. We're always going out or hanging out at our friend's house, eating all the crazy food. He would love drinking wine and beer and stuff, but during this challenge we did say no to a lot of events. We did not show up to a lot of things. We didn't go to restaurants. We didn't eat out with anyone. We really just were in our own little bubble during this challenge, and I think that's the hardest part for people, is especially if you like to be social or if you like to go out with friends and family. You guys like to try new restaurants, or you guys like hosting people over, or you like going to people's houses and whatnot. During this challenge we definitely had to put our foot down and say no, we can't make it to this, or no, we're not gonna go, just so we didn't indulge in any cravings or kind of essentially cheat on our diet. But that was probably the hardest part. Getting to the gym and working out was not really hard for us. I will say there were days where we were in a slump or we were kind of feeling exhausted. The last week of 75 hard I was really in a slump, and then the last 3 days I was feeling really good. But that is a story in itself. Working 75 days straight, or working out 75 days straight, is not easy. This new program will allow a rest day, and we chose our rest day to be Sundays, and that'll be nice for us to have a little bit of break between working out and then being able to stay home and just chill, or like go out on Sundays. But yeah, I'm excited to start this new program, and I kind of want to document our journey doing this new program. I didn't document as much on 75 Hard because we were locked in and I didn't want to fail. And that's the thing with me, like, I don't want to talk about it, because if we fail, then I'm the type to be like, not embarrassed, but like kind of disappointed in myself. But we made it through, and I can't wait to see the results of this next program.